Hello YouTube, Freddy Cardona here. I wanted to address some issues with the perception of Paterson, New Jersey. I'm always reading online somewhere that Paterson, New Jersey is a war zone. Paterson, New Jersey is a garbage dump. And Paterson, New Jersey is a third world country. So for those of you who think of Paterson this way, I wanted you to look at what I'm seeing outside of my windshield here. And what you'll notice is a morning in Paterson, New Jersey. And what do you have? You have people going to work. You have children going to school. And this is something you will see in any city in the country. You will see adults commuting to work and children going to school. So look at what you're seeing and tell me if you see a war zone. Tell me if you're seeing a garbage dump with the birds or the seagulls. What are those things that are at the landfills? And the mounds and mounds and mounds of garbage. Now, I will say that we have some bad neighborhoods in Paterson, as we have in any big city, where poverty is a serious thing. So here we have folks going on the bus. These guys here are going on this shuttle bus that's going up Broadway. And here we have a school bus picking up. Let me let this woman go, because it's the crosswalk and we have to let them go first. It's the law here in New Jersey. So yeah. So before you classify Paterson as a war zone, which as you can see in front of you, if you look at pictures of old World War II, France, Germany, Japan after the strike, after the nuclear strike, even, modern day Afghanistan, the wars that are going on in the Persian Gulf, in the Arabic states. And you look around and you say, well, war zone. All right. Or a third world country where you don't have running water. You have kids in the street literally begging for food without any shoes on. Every person I've seen so far have shoes on. All the children I've seen so far, they have shoes on. And again, I don't see a war zone. I don't see a garbage dump. And I don't see a third world country. Here to my right, we have more adults with their ID badges going to work. That's all. I don't see any dead bodies on the road like you would see in a war zone. I don't see soldiers. I don't see checkpoints, which is important. Oh, and by the way, I am commuting to work myself. We do have some impatience here in Paterson, where people do lean on their horns. But then again, if you go to New York, all you hear is horns, right? So yeah, I'm here at the East Side Park now, the East Side section of Paterson, with East Side Park to my right. I do have a series on this channel called Pride in Paterson. I'll link a playlist to the description, kind of showing you sections of Paterson. If you are if you're an ex-Patersonian, if you were born and raised in Paterson, or if you were just born in Paterson, take a look at that playlist. I show you some of the familiar spots. So yeah, just wanted to change people's perception as to why are you calling Paterson a garbage dump or a war zone or a third world country. And there's some others. There's some other derogatory remarks that people will say about Paterson. Another one is Paterson is the third worst city to live in the United States. And I find that comical because I live in Paterson, and I don't see that it's a third worst. Now, I don't know what I didn't read the article. I just read the the headline, and someone had sent a link, and that's all I read. So to be fair, I did not read what parameters were used for that particular article. I mean, it could be everything from, I believe it may be crime statistics, annual household salary. It could mean just property rates, property taxes, which to be fair, property taxes are the highest. But property taxes are the highest in New Jersey, period. It's not exclusive to just Paterson, New Jersey. So that's not something that could be blamed solely on Paterson, New Jersey. So yeah, I just wanted to address that. There's a lot of haters out there, and I believe that a lot of those people that talk about Paterson this way have never even lived in Paterson. Most of the people that say that. I do understand that there will be people who lived in Paterson, were victims of crimes maybe, did not want to raise their children in Paterson because of the neighborhoods they were in. I could understand that. I could understand that completely. But call it like it is. You wanted to leave Paterson. You did not want your child to be raised in an environment where there's a lot of crime. Okay, that's fair. But you're not moving out of Paterson because it's a war zone. You're not moving out of Paterson because soldiers are out here killing each other. You're not moving out of Paterson because it's a garbage dump and you got to go past 20, 30, 40, 50 feet of garbage somewhere in piles and you can't get around. And there's botulism and there's all kinds of diseases at these landfills. You're not moving out of Paterson because of that. You're not moving out of Paterson because it's a third world country. You're not moving out of Paterson because there's no running water. You're not moving out of Paterson because there's no schools there and the kids have to learn at home because there's no schools, there's no buildings. You're not moving out of Paterson because your child is, barefoot, begging for money on the side of the road or selling little trinkets like you would see in a third world country. That's not why people move out of Paterson. Crime rates are a bit high. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But the other thing you want to notice is if you listen to the police scanner in Paterson, New Jersey, and you listen to the police scanners in other cities in New Jersey, you will see that Paterson, New Jersey, it's actually kind of boring when you're listening to the police scanner. Most of your calls are blocked driveways, things like alarms, responding to alarms. So yeah, there's crime in Paterson, but there's also crime in other big cities. But does that make Paterson a war zone? Does that make Paterson a garbage dump? And lastly, does that make Paterson a third world country? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to bring that up. And I hope everyone is having a good day. Thank you for watching this video. Please give me your opinion in the comments. But be respectful, please. Any disrespectful comments may be deleted or not. I'm not big on censorship, so yeah, there you have it. Paterson is not a war zone. Paterson is not a third world country. And Paterson is not a garbage dump. Thank you for watching.